Welcome back, barbecue fans. It's another week of Wise Guys Barbecue Podcast, and I am excited today. We got a great show for you tonight. My buddy Charlie Baldwin on my left side, Vin Picaro here, and I totally, now that the stress of the seasons are behind us, so psyched that I've been enjoying like all this hangout with my son.
Did you just say excited?
Well, yeah.
I think you did.
Exactly. So, yeah, my kids have been going to the Patriots game. Go Pats! Don't stop till you get to California.
Yeah, baby.
But I've been able to hang out and cook with my son. My son's been cooking like a fiend. He's been doing chicken parmesan. He's been doing steaks. And we've been hitting on this new craze on the internet. It's these egg cooks that I've been telling you all about.
Yeah,
Charlie.
and egg cooks too.
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, that's a Japanese thing called Omurice.
Yep.
It's basically egg rice.
Yep.
And if you go on YouTube and type in like Japanese street food, you see these vendors on the side of the road making these great omelets.
Yeah.
And you want to give it a shot. Is that it?
Well, that's the whole point. I mean, I talked to Big Mike. I said, Mike, what do you think? Can we do like a reactionary to it? He not that he knew nothing about it, but he didn't have it in his wheelhouse. So it was like, hey, we'll do so there's one that's called either the tornado or the flour egg. And that seems to be a lot easier to cook than the omu rice egg, which we got a clip here from a famous Japanese chef who makes them like thousands a day. He's just great, and actually, he's got a real funny. If you guys get a chance, go check out the what's that called? Uncle Jerry, Mike. What's his
Uncle Roger?
Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger visits this chef and cooks one of these eggs with them, so it's great. So, anyways, let's take a look. Let's see what we got on tap today. I know I sent one to you, so you wouldn't come completely blind, but.
Yep.
You have no clue, probably.
Well, little do you know, I've been watching these videos for the last like 2 years of these omelets, trying to figure out where I could get one around here, and you can't. So I am extremely excited to do this reaction.
Definitely now and when we get into the kitchen. So that's what we're going to do. If I didn't mention it, after we're done watching some of these videos, we're going to get out of this studio, go up to the kitchen studio, and we're going to cook.
We're going to cook one of these.
We're going to try to cook a couple of these. See what happens. I went out and bought some eggs. I got them. I found them. I can't believe it. Restaurant Depot, guys, if you get a chance, 15 dozen a box, 99 cents a dozen eggs. Is that crazy, right? I think it was $13.90 for 15 dozen. Someone's getting fired at Restaurant Depot for that. But anyways, we'll be upstairs in the studio in a minute. So please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Let us know you like what's going on. You've been super kind to us, and we appreciate it. We just want more. We're greedy like that.
Yeah, and I know what you're saying. Where you going to put 15 dozen eggs? But I digress.
Yeah, not a problem.
Not a problem. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got?
I'm gonna
Okay.
try to do
So this is the tornado.
So this is supposedly the easier one.
Right. And all flour.
pinch the
They look like
side.
number 2 pencils, don't they?
Don't get too
Is that what it is? A little
I
lead.
think they're supposed to be chopsticks, but
It's happening.
oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a little bit of a fail. Not too
Chopsticks
bad.
Big enough.
So-
We're gonna push the sides again.
From what my understanding is, the difference between the tornado and the flour would be flat. Tornado would be a cone shape. And I
Yes.
also know that
Yes.
the flour, you can flip it once because the backside looks just as good as the flour. So there you go. That was with
That technique right there is not, like if you're making scrambled eggs, kind of like how you push
Yes.
the eggs around and
what
spread it
a
out.
spatula.
Yes, very similar. She's just, she's got a nice technique there with the chopsticks.
I think we got one like that
Get
to
that
look
spin
at,
on it,
and it seems a lot easier than that one. And what I learned, which I still haven't been able to do, is if you're going to use the chopsticks, don't spin the chopsticks. Hold the chopsticks, spin the pan. So the pan spins around the chopsticks that you're holding steady, and it gives you a better base, supposedly.
Okay,
But we can look at one of those too.
give it a shot.
All right, so this is a spatula. Now look how easy this is, right?
Yeah.
And he's not even doing it like the trick is the lifting of the pan. to get the egg to run out in
On the
front.
curve.
Yes.
Yeah, gives
Yep.
that nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was wonderful, right? That was fast, easy. What did that take? 20 seconds?
Yep.
So if we get down to that, we're going
Your pan's got to be pretty hot there, right? I mean, you're using a high
400
heat.
degrees.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got one of those infrared guns. But yeah, 400 degrees about you want your pan. I mean, that's all the technique. The technique is how much egg, a good amount of either oil or I use a spray oil, and then the heat of the pan because you don't want it too hot so it goes too fast for you, right? You want to have some time to move it around. But that's all. Look how good that is. Oh,
Yeah, that took no
knew I
time at all.
They have a 15 dozen box and a 30 dozen box. I knew I should have bought the 30 dozen.
So this is my new favorite way to make eggs. I call them flour eggs. I've been doing them almost every day for months, and I'm going to show you what I do. So I take 3 Vital Farm eggs. They're pasture raised, and I give them a really good whisk. So there's lots of air bubbles kind of in there before I add them to my pan. Once I have my pan on the stove, I turn it on to medium,
Typical.
let it heat up, and I add some Kerrygold butter. Once I dump the eggs in, I let it sit for about 2 minutes just so that you can tell that the bottom side of the eggs is starting to cook and gently form together. Then I work in a clockwise direction, pulling the egg from one side to the next and slowly starting to form the flower, or I guess the tornado. As you
a lot of egg.
You can tell I move the pan.
Would you have, like, 4?
Pour off
She said
the
3.
more
Looks more than
liquefied
that.
eggs back into the pan.
It's
so
a
they can
small
cook.
pan, I
Yeah.
guess.
I finally turn the
But
heat
then
off,
again,
give it one
very,
final
very
flip, and let
typical,
it sit for
very
just a
easy.
tick before
See,
I
she
place
flipped
them.
it. It
Nice.
still looks
There's
like a
perfect amount of
Still got
flour,
the
dense
the
moist.
looks a
tornado.
little bit like a tapeworm
Yeah, or a flower.
on the backside, but
Flower.
flour.
It looks like a flower. I was thinking flour like you put flour in it. You know.
No, but they do put. That's a good pull. Somebody would put cornstarch to make it a little silky,
Okay.
but
I'm sitting
so
here
anyway,
with
we
my
can do
mouth
that,
open
right?
again.
We can do that. That's not that hard.
That one? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we can get through that. So that'll be fun. Now the umo rice.
This is a little more delicate.
There's a couple of techniques here. I watched. I learned.
You notice their eggs are so orange?
Yes. So I learned. Okay, so let's talk about that. I learned about that. The reason for the red eggs is, first of all, their eggs in Japan are more dense, so they do have a different color overall. Number 2, when they make their scrambled eggs, they leave it out at like room temperature for a period of time, like, a couple
Because
hours.
they're just dipping in and ladling. They're not
Exactly.
breaking eggs and making them as
Yeah.
they go. They're making
So-
them beforehand. They're
So
prep work.
think of a steak, right? You take a steak off the grill, looks perfect, but if you leave it out for a while, it gets redder.
Yes.
Same things with the eggs. The protein in the eggs. start
Yeah,
to
you can
change
see he's
color.
got a whole bunch there
Yep.
made up already. He's just ladling it into the pan.
Oh yeah, he's going at it. And everything I love in Japan is hot and fast. God bless him. Look at that. It's pure gas. It's a acetylene torch. Rub it up, rub it up. See, that's no 2 minutes like the other chick was saying.
No, I think he's got a little hotter pan there. He's got flame though. She was using electric.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Now what's he gonna do? Oh, yeah, this is the omo rice. I'm sorry. So you gotta pull
he's
that.
he's gonna fold that over.
Very
There
important.
we
That bang kind of settles everything down. And there's one more that I learned from the second guy, but they don't even do it. These guys.
Gently.
They just go right into the flip. The other guy put it outside on a damp paper towel to kind of cool it off. And there's just a simple stir-fried rice.
I'll tell you what's going on here. This guy's working in a restaurant. He don't have time to put it outside and all that. He's like serving 10 of these every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Was there a cut reveal? Let's play this guy. This guy's great.
Yeah, here's the delicate part of it. Look at that.
Look, it's already dripping out.
Watch this.
And that's a big trick too.
Oh, look at that.
When you cut it, you got to push forward, then
Yeah.
pull.
And,
And then there's the
gravy.
brown
whatever,
sauce.
whatever gravy you're kind of using there.
So if my brisket finishes on time, I hope to put some brisket in our rice.
That's
that
a
we're
great
gonna
idea.
put. So this way we'll have a little bit of barbecue going on. And I did wise guys it up a little bit on the brisket. I just got some real heavy oregano, dusting on the brisket before I put it in the smoker.
Nice.
So I try to be a Tommy, wise guys, brisket.
So this is something you
Japanese
can do with
rice.
your, you can do with your leftover brisket
Oh yeah.
the next day or
yeah.
something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
think about your pan fried rice. I mean, all that stuff is all that
Yeah.
proteins that are in the fridge or left over from
Sure.
the day before. It's awesome. It's great. So
I'm sure
I
you
think
can do it with some nice pulled pork mixed in there too. Either one would be fine.
so. Did I get you nice and brave? You ready to try this?
Let's go because now I'm hungry.
Okay, folks. No updates this week on the Barbecue World Cup championship. Sorry. We will get back to that next week. Actually, we hope to have some of the grand champion and the reserve grand champion from Sloborama
Yep.
on our show next week.
We have both of them.
I'm trying to get both. of them.
Okay, great.
I'd love to do like 15 minutes with both of them.
Super.
Tell us about their experience at Sloborama and how that worked into them getting I think the actual official 2 bids for this season for the next year's $1 million prize.
So they're the first.
They're the first 2. These are these are the guys. So look for that next week, and we'll have that out there. And stay tuned. We'll see you in the studio.
Let's go.
All right, guys, we're up here at our studio kitchen, and we got a little recipe to use. You got some fried rice from Friday night's Chinese food, maybe a little pulled pork. I know we said brisket, but it turned out we had a little more pulled pork than we thought in the fridge from the cookout. We're gonna use that. We're gonna mix that in with our fried rice, stir it up a little bit here, and just get it nice and hot and mixed in there with some onions, an egg. We're gonna put some of that stuff in there too. What do you got there, Vince?
These are the scallion onions.
Oh, some scallions.
A couple
Beautiful.
pinches of those in there
Beautiful.
for sure. So
Put
this
that in.
this is going to be our rice base for our umo rice dish that we're going to do last. So we're going to get this prepped up and out of the way. I'll put it on the back stove and we'll jump into our eggs.
I think this is perfect right
All right,
now.
give me. I'll take it right out of your way.
There you
Give
go.
it like that. I'll get this out of
So
your way,
we're
bro.
doing 3 eggs here for this.
Yeah.
For this tornado. This tornado
Yep. So we're
omelet.
going in with the tornado omelet first. Coming back. We're going to try it 2 ways.
See, we might have been experimenting a little bit right here. We're not very delicate.
All right, so we got 2 techniques, Charlie. We're going to try.
2.
Yeah, we're going to do one.
that's
with
right.
One with the chopsticks.
Can't count.
And no, 3 eggs, 2
No.
techniques.
2 techniques, right?
Holy smokes.
Don't screw it up already.
No, I was-
When I nod my head, you hit it.
Can you get a little milk in the fridge for me?
Sure.
Not much.
Yield bit.
Yeah, a little bit of a controversy. Some people put water in their eggs. Some people put milk in their eggs. Some people put nothing in their eggs. I like a little milk. It's just my personal. I think it fluffs it up a little bit. You like my shirt? Leave the gun, take the cannolis. Beautiful. So I'm not going to add this much milk, just a little bit. Only 3 eggs.
Excellent. I gave you the
Look at
fancy
this
picture
color.
so you can control it.
Look at
So,
this color.
so that's what you want, huh?
That's what you want.
Boy, tell you
All
guys.
right, now the hard part.
All right. Well, hold on. I got to get you up to speed here. I wasn't prepared.
Well, this is your part, so you
Soprano, you're never prepared.
You don't have the makings of a varsity athlete.
So here's the trick. Infrared heat gun. Not a stud finder, as my son thought when he was walking around going, hey, it doesn't work. Ha ha ha. So we're at 140 right now. We want to bring this pan up to about, I'd say 400 degrees. You know, 375, 400 is definitely medium, high. So you want to use oil or butter? What do you want to use?
I like the oil.
Okay.
That's fine.
You want to do it? You should. This is your egg. You should do it. I don't know. I don't want to
Frick.
screw you up on the oil. Well, I don't want to. You can check your temperature too. All right.
That's plenty.
Beauty. You get your spatula here.
Temperature is rising quick.
190.
We're at 200.
All right. So
Well,
you're
baby,
gonna
230.
all right, just so I know when you don't make it up. What technique are you trying? Spatula first. What I call the easiest one.
Yeah, spatula.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the circular technique. I'm gonna tilt the pan a little bit.
Yeah, and you're gonna go
Get
for
that
it.
twirl going on.
I'm gonna get you a plate to plate up after. Use this guy. Just get it out of the way for now.
Beautiful.
and we're looking good. We got our rice mold for our
Awesome.
umo egg later. Yeah, look at that. We're almost at 300, guys.
I don't have the patience. Let's do it at 300.
No, it's up to you.
hot
This
enough.
is your. It's your cook. You can
No,
do
it's
whatever
fine.
you want.
It's fine.
What's your temperature? Oh, 321. We're just about there. I don't know what there is for you. Every cook is there.
I'm a gambler.
All right.
There
we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got some
That
sizzle going on.
That nice sound.
Yes.
Let's get all that egg in there.
So another controversy, right? One guy said 2 minutes, and then some girl said 5 minutes. So I don't know, but I guess
I
it's a
think
lot
we're
of
good.
it's the feel, right?
I think we're good.
No, already?
Look at it. It's already forming. That was quick.
Jiminy cricket.
We'll cook a little bit.
151. I don't know what that means. Is that good? Is that bad?
That's how much I weighed in 7th grade.
Where's my beer? Who took my
I was going to say the same thing. We're missing something, and it's the brewski.
engine room? Where's my drink? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Push the middle
I'm
through.
pushing it.
Push the middle through. Wait, you don't make it like that. All right, I'm doing mine different. Folks, I hope you like this failure.
How do you get it to twirl like that? I'm tilting the pan.
You missed the primary step
Of what?
pushing it through.
Push it through what? Push it through the pan?
You push through and then you rotate it around the outside of the pan. It's okay. It's okay. it's just,
Some nice looking scrambled eggs.
I like it. It looks. That's not a flower I want. If I die first, these are flowers that are going to be on my casket, folks. I like it.
You
It
didn't
looks
say
good.
what kind of flower you wanted. A dandelion.
Now you're going to go with that presentation. You're going to flip it.
Just for.
Do you want a spatula to flip it? Oh,
Did I break the
Mary
stove?
Jesus-
There we go. Mary, Jesus, and Joseph.
Joseph.
Come on, baby.
oh! Look at you. You're like Bruce Lee or something. Be like water. Flow like
Look at that. Look at that. Just like the video.
water. Perfect. There you go.
Just like the video, only a little different.
All right, here you go. Put her up.
Wow, I suck.
Oh, you suck. All right, I'm gonna leave the flame on.
Actually, it
Don't
looks
get burnt.
more like the other one.
How's that?
I just burnt all the hair off my right arm.
Yeah, don't get burnt. It's the first thing I said.
All right, Chip F.
I don't know.
Mixed up. How many eggs do you want?
3. I'm gonna do 3. Yeah, you're
Okay.
gonna beat them for me.
I'm gonna beat it.
I liked
for you.
everything you did on yours. So
I did everything but cook it right.
okay, my turn.
Chip F.
So I'm gonna go with the same exact eggs. He'll put beer in it, and I'm gonna use the same technique, meaning the spatula, because I think that's the easy one. All right, so I don't even know what's gonna happen when we get to the chopsticks, because I don't do that very well. But we're gonna try. We're definitely gonna try. So let me check my pan. I got 164. I'm gonna add my oil. I like the oil that Charlie used. So a little bit of oil. There we go. She's in there, baby. And we're gonna get this guy.
Nice color on those eggs, though.
I know, perfect, silky. So they said cornstarch. Never heard of such a thing. They said a little bit of cornstarch in your eggs will keep it a little silkier. I don't know. I never had a non-silky egg. Gig egg. All right.
Here you go, Mansoor.
Thank you, Mansoor Rat. I'm gonna wait here a little bit, get us up to about 350, 400. I got 190 right now. So a couple minutes, folks, stand by. And we're gonna have what I don't know is gonna happen. I'm nervous.
I got the easy one.
Yeah, yours-
Mine was the much easier one and didn't do too good.
No, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna use the same spatula. I don't know how to. The chopsticks is gonna be a nightmare. What do you say?
Where did I screw up on that?
All right, well, we can talk. So you're supposed to, when you get it like that,
Yeah.
maybe give it a little whack, you
Yeah.
push straight through, and it makes like a bundle. And then from here, You just keep turning it around the pan, and it kind of
folks,
picks
I
up.
never studied.
It's like think of a snail going down the road.
Yeah, I missed that. I started spinning around the pan right away.
Yeah, you were trying to like make a cake. 250, and then the toothpicks, the chopsticks are even hotter because you can hear, and now you got to do this. So, God love us when we get to that. I don't think that's going to happen.
Great.
But we'll give it a whack. All right, tornado egg number 2 coming up. We're at 275. About another 3 minutes. We'll be at the exact temperature we need. Not too much air. Easy on the air. So I'll say it in case anybody's concerned. These pans are not optimal pans. The pans you want are a little bit deeper, a higher wall, mostly because of these rivets. See, these rivets are low, and when you push, sometimes you catch the egg on the rivets. A little higher pan, like a sauce.
I'll see if I had the right pan.
Yeah, you would have been fine, right?
I joke.
I'm on the temp. I'm 320, but I'm gonna go.
Go for it, Rock.
Here we go. Ooh, little sizzle, a little less sizzle than yours. We get all these eggs in here.
Beautiful.
Because they're important. And here we go. So now this is my capacity to fail right here is the waiting time. Usually when I cook, folks, it has nothing to do with the culinary experience of the cooking or the entertaining of guests. It has everything to do with getting that and this as fast as possible. And therefore, I always screw up my food because I'm rushing it. But anyway, so Charlie, see this now? So what I'm gonna do right now, it's kind of catching a little bit, is I'm gonna drag it straight across.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And then from here, I'm gonna keep pushing it down towards the tail and spinning it of the eggs. And it's really not doing anything different than the others were, but hopefully it'll start to rosebud up.
I don't want to. Maybe we didn't get the pan hot enough. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? If it was a little hotter, like
I can see yours coming together. Keep going.
I want to reach down and like turn up the heat a little bit so it wasn't as daunting of a task. But again, I'm rushing it. I shouldn't rush it. I should have the patience of a butcher, I guess.
Tommy the butcher.
God, give me the power to hit it easy. Never works. But anyway,
this is much better than mine.
This is definitely what they show you on the video.
Yeah, you can see that little, hurricane.
A little bit.
Hurricane formation there.
Hurricane formation.
Yeah,
play some
spin,
football. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do slot right, hurricane formation.
On 2.
37 wham. Wham, baby. All right, I don't know. That's it. Then
you gonna flip it?
Should flip it.
It looks so pretty right now. I don't know. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna flip it, guys. I don't know how to flip eggs. Here we go.
Put the tension with a knife. Almost.
What do I do?
Want me to flip it for you?
No.
You gotta
Push and pull.
Yeah.
Woo!
The flying eggs.
Woo! Hey! Oh, I got it. I got it back. Hold on, folks. I got it back. Kinda, sorta.
You want to put on the same plate? You need another plate.
No, I put on the same plate. That's going to be our money shot at the end.
Oh, all right.
All right, here we go, folks. I don't know. I thought I had something going on, but in the end, this is what I got coming out.
Oh, those are 2 tornadoes.
All right. They're twisters.
Mine's just
very turbulent.
Mine's just a rainy day. Yours kind of looks like.
All right, don't get burnt. All right, now the toothpick. I mean the chopstick. All right, what are you at?
No, hit it.
I'm gonna just check. This is not for the record. All right, 308. You're getting close. Shimmer me timbers. So do you want more heat? You want it on, like I got it on a medium high. You want to keep it at a medium high?
So this chick was doing like this.
Yes. Once she got it where she thought it was enough, she pinched. Let me see, I'll do it over here. Once she thought where it was like enough to get a skin, she grabbed here and came together.
Yep.
And she held it like that, and she took the pan and just spun the pan around, and kept her hands stable.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull
because you're not going to be able to do this.
No, I was gonna do it like with 2 hands. Like I was just gonna.
You want me to turn the pan?
I was gonna go around. and around.
Yeah, I think once you pull it out of the
It's
thing,
gonna take it all with it.
yeah, I think you're screwed.
All right, we're gonna give it a shot with the
Chopstick.
chopstick technique, okay, which I'm convinced is far beyond my culinary skills. But we got 15 dozen eggs.
That's it. And we only cost us $13.99.
Amazing.
Amazing. Poor guy at Home Depot, Restaurant Depot. Maybe that's why I bought it at Home Depot.
At the Home Depot, how doers get more
Eggs.
Oh, you got the wood eggs.
How's it looking? Oh yeah, look at that. Chopsticks make a huge difference.
For that little bit, anyway.
How did 3 eggs become so intimidating?
I don't know. But they're kicking our ass right now. Got our asses handed to us by 6 eggs.
That Japanese guy was like dancing with them.
Yeah,
He
he's
was,
like,
maybe Uncle Roger would love to give.
all right, look at that. That's forming
Yeah,
up nice
that's
right
nice.
there. Should I pinch it now? Or do you think I should wait a little longer?
Maybe
When you
another
say
30
pinch,
seconds.
what are you talking about? Like this?
Yeah, almost like you grabbed 2 of them, like you did. Put 2 hands. Yes, and that's what she did. And she went like this. When she got them about an inch apart, then she grabbed it with 1 hand.
And started stirring.
Spinning.
Spinning.
Yes. I want to spin, Pat. Spin. What do you think that does? And it does exactly that. It puts it like a little air pocket. That's good. Good technique there, Joey.
Thank you. Look at that. It's getting brown on the other side.
And then pinch
Maybe, maybe I should pinch it. Where am I pinching from, though?
it. Anywhere.
Right here?
Yeah, 180 degrees apart. Okay, good. And then hold it with 1 hand now. And then start doing this.
Yeah, I'm terrible at
Just
chopsticks.
keep them steady. Use 2 hands. I'll do this.
I can't.
Get your belly out of the way.
The pan's moving.
What do you mean?
You're
You put a
moving.
hole. You put a hole in.
My hands are
Grab
on
again.
fire.
Move it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
We're off the heat.
Off the heat. Good. Why are we off the heat? Keep going. Spin, Pat. Spin.
Spin like a top.
Look at this. It's almost working.
Almost.
Keep going. Don't stop now. I'm almost there. Losing it. I'm losing it. Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Anybody got that? Anybody got that trailer truck application?
Might need that.
Might need that. I don't know.
It looks more like a flower than the other 2.
All right, hold on.
We didn't get the. It's a little.
We can fix it up. We can we can rebuild him.
Look at that. It's just it's cooked on the outside, so.
What is it?
Cheap.
Cheap.
The
They'll
middle,
never
the
know.
middle came out good. It's
Don't
the,
forget about the 3 cameras. They'll never know.
yeah, that's like.
And then you're gonna have to flip it. I'm not flipping it. I can't flip it. I flip it. I'm afraid to even try it because I'm not gonna do any better than that. All right, maybe a little better.
Oh, I want to say something.
Larry, you
terrible.
want to try it?
Look, it's a scarecrow. Head, arms, feet.
All right, keep it. We're gonna keep the scarecrow. Oh, I tilted him. I got him. There's the scarecrow. Look,
Boo!
2 eyes.
Right now we just have a pile of eggs on a plate.
All right, folks. We're moving on to the Omurice eggs. We're gonna try to get it going on right here. Couple techniques that we're looking for here. We're gonna do the same type of frying technique to start with the eggs, but then we're gonna quickly release the bottom layer and give it a half fold, work it to one side, and then hopefully do a flip and get it to the other side, creating a football shape, which would be almost like a crepe texture on the outside, but a very liquidy, runny center. That over rice, and we're using a stir-fry egg and pulled pork rice that we have, like Chip was explaining before. You can make this with any protein you have in the fridge. So go for it, doesn't matter. You can use cold cuts, anything fatty is the better.
cuts?
No, you can. I've used turkey in here before. Why not? You put chunks of turkey meat in there and your stir-fry rice.
A half pound of gabagool in there.
Exactly. So we got this little form. All it's going to do is form our rice. I'm putting in our rice down, patting it down. I'm going to save a couple pieces of pork in the pan to kind of garnish later. But there we go. We got a football.
Where'd you get that from?
Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. So you don't do anything with it but this. You don't cook in it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do anything. Your rice is completely cooked like you did in the pan. And I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if there was a technique to getting it to release, right? So I'm just going to drop it on here right now. And I'm going to get a nice form. And then here, can I give you that back?
Sure.
Put it in the back stove. And then hopefully we're going to see a football shape pile of rice. Look at that. Hi, look at that, folks. We did one thing right. Have a good night. Tip your waiters and waitresses. Let everybody get a drink on us because we're done. We're done for the night. All right.
Finish strong.
Yep, part one. Now here we go. How are we doing here? It sounds like we're hot. 318, not bad.
That's what I was at, 320, so.
Yeah, so let's go. You want to try one of these? Come on, this was all your gimmick. All right, here's the magic towel for post-cranial dip. All right, here we go.
Go for it.
How are we doing here? We're still...
Yeah, isn't this a spatula? What are you doing? You doing tornado or are you doing...
No, I'm doing the umo rice. So I'm gonna let this get a little more done, and I'm gonna pull this back halfway, slide it, pull back the other way. All right, folks. So we're gonna start doing this. Ugh. I don't remember if you used a spatula.
I used a spatula.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get a spatula. Making shit up.
Yeah, but I think it'll be easier for you. There you go.
All right, so you put this back halfway.
Now you let it cook.
Now you let it cook.
Nice.
And then we're gonna pull back the other way, and then I'm gonna show you another little couple tricks.
I don't want to jinx you, but
What?
looks good.
Oh boy, you just
It's
jinxed.
running away on you.
Is it where? Oh, okay. That's what you don't want to happen. You want to keep that lean. Don't rush it.
This is the culture we live in, okay, in the Northeast. We want everything right away.
That's it. I could have DoorDash by now. All right, so here's another trick. What they do is they go right, can you move that a little bit?
Sure.
They go right to a cold pan, cool it off
Oh, nice.
to kind of,
You're gonna flip that, right?
yeah, I'm gonna cook the edge, I hope.
Hey, you're doing well. There you go.
Oh,
You did it. You
I
did it.
screwed up the shape.
No, you didn't. Not
did.
drop it on.
No, they did this.
Oh,
They
they
cooked
cooked good.
They cooked the
It's
edge.
still cooking right now.
You think it's
You
gonna
want it
overcook?
custardy.
All right, you want me to go for it?
I do want to go for it because it looks so nice right now.
All right.
Just slide it on.
All right, folks, here we go. The big reveal. Don't get burnt. Shut that off.
Trying to, but I don't know which thing it is.
Oh, God. So he burns me instead.
Got it. Come on, baby.
Yeah. Millie. Wow.
Well done. Where's the knife?
Not exactly
Yeah, come on. That's
close enough.
You can tell what it is.
Woo!
Let's put it next to the hurricane, the
All right.
tornado eggs.
Please,
See a sharp knife.
yeah, please do the honors, but
No, I'm not touching anything. This is your baby. You did a great job.
really?
I want you to split it.
All right, folks, here we go. The big reveal. Are we good, Mike? We're gonna try to cut here and then come straight down back through the middle. And nothing.
We cooked it too long.
We cooked it too long.
F word.
God, it looked good.
All right, folks, there it is. Send us your umo egg and your tornado egg because you cannot do any worse than this. And I'm sure you'll do much better. And we'd like to get it up on our channel. We'll get a whole bunch of different cooks up on channel if you send yours in. I know Jeff from El Jefe would love a shot at this. Jeff, this is not
Rice with 2 egg pork chops.
not what it's supposed to be, but I'm sure yours will be much better.
We never should have cut it open. That's all right. You did fantastic.
Hey,
we just didn't time everything, you know.
No, this was good. This is us. This is how we
went by
cook.
the seat of our pants.
And thanks for being here. Be here next week.
See you next time when we're making.
No, we're not cooking
We're
next week.
making
Talking all about
head cheese
Barbecue World Barbecue Championship next week. Join us. Oh, please also don't forget to like and
Share
and subscribe.
Right.
I'm not Tony. I can't do it in unison. You'll be like,
all right, you got enough tape on my horrifying. Jeez, just gonna rub it in, Mike.